Shalom to all the Hillel Torah family and friends out there. A story is told about a king who had 3 sons, and he gave them each a challenge. He says, I challenge you to fill up an entire room with something, and whoever fills up the room the most will get the entire inheritance and will become the next king. So the first son took a ton of straw. He figured this is the best thing. He piled it high in the room, filled every nook and cranny in the room. King went in, opened the door. They took a look. Okay, I see what you did. Next son, he went in, opened the door. He saw, or the window, he saw that he filled the entire room with sand. Every grain of sand. Clearly, this was better, and it filled up even more space than the straw. And when the king went to the third son's room, they walked into the room. There was nothing there. The king is very confused. Okay, I guess he really didn't care about this challenge. And all of a sudden, there was no light. It was dark. And all of a sudden, the son takes out a match and lights a candle. And the light filled the entire room. The king said, I will give my inheritance to you. Clearly, you have achieved this better than your brothers. The light, the power of one candle to fill every nook and cranny of darkness with light is so powerful. The holiday of Chanukah, of course, is all about light. We have the famous machloket in the Gemara between Beit Shammai and Beit Hillel on the Gemara in Shabbat Daf Kaf Bet Amud Kaf Aleph Amud Bet, and the Gemara talks about Beit Shammai and Beit Hillel. The question was, which way do we light the Chanukah candles? Beit Shammai say that we start, of course, on the first night with 8 candles, and then we go down to 1. Pochet v'holech. And Beit Hillel omrim, Yom Rishon madlik achat, mikan ve'elach, mosif v'holech. We start with 1 and we add up to 8. Question is, why? 2 opinions in the Gemara. The first opinion says it has to do with the days. Kineged yamim hanichnasim. Are we counting the days coming in, or are we counting the days that have already passed? And the second opinion says, no, Beit Shammai say it's about Parei HaChag. It's similar, analogous to what we do on Sukkot, where the Korbanot decrease as the holiday goes on. And Beit Hillel say, no, it's because of a principle called Ma'alin Bakodesh, Ve'in Moridin. When it comes to matters of holiness, we go up. When it comes to Kiddusha, we go up. Ma'alin ba'kodesh, we go up in Kodesh, ve'in moridin, and we don't go down when it comes to Kiddusha. There are many areas of life where this is not always the case. I just read a fantastic new book called Subtract, all about how we tend to think in life how we always need to be adding. We always need to be, adding new projects, adding new initiatives, adding new rules. It seems like everything in life just keeps getting more and more and more, and this quest for more and more of everything, more possessions, everything is more. And this author makes the case that that's not the case, and actually some things in life would be much better if we would learn to take away and weed out some things that aren't working, and maybe that would be better. However, says Beit Hillel, when it comes to Kiddusha, when it comes to holiness, there's only one way to go, and that is up. Ma'alin ba'kodesh. We always need to be adding in Kiddusha. Kiddusha is never something we want to be taking away. Rav Kook, in the quote right behind me that I keep on the wall of my office, reminds us of Hatzadikim HaTahorim, the pure righteous people. When they see problems in the world, and they see ignorance, and they see poverty, and they see heresy, what do? They don't start complaining about it. Rather, they add. They add Kiddusha, they add wisdom, they add faith, they add emunah. Our job in this world is to emulate Beit Hillel. That is who we paskin like, to emulate Beit Hillel, to become people who are mosif v'holech, who are ma'alin ba'kodesh, who add light wherever we go in life, our families, our acquaintances, our neighbors, our professional life. We should look for ways to add light, to add positivity, to add hope, to add kindness wherever we go, to take this one light of Chanukah, like that sun in the story, and to fill up the entire room that is maybe dark, to fill it up with light, to add our own personal light to that, to be Jews who are Ma'alin Ba'Kodesh, who are Mosif V'Holech. Wishing you a happy Chanukah and a wonderful Chag Sameach.